Alright, what's up everybody? We're playing some more Clash Royale today. Alright, and we left off smack dab, a little bit under, in the middle of Jungle Arena. So I pulled this deck from a video. Actually, Jinxie's was playing it. However you say his name. But we're gonna get into it. He was watching this video and they were going through all of the decks to play for each arena, and this was the one for jungle, so let's test it out. Perfect, we got a fireball or zap right in place. And we take their tower. Goblins doing work. That's pretty good. Shouldn't be too long until we can take this game, and I'm gonna go Giant up front just to keep the pressure up. Dark Prince behind him. See what he wants to do. Nothing. And we take the game. Solid deck. If we can keep this up, it won't be too long. I might be able to get out of Jungle Arena in this stream. But I'll see. No promises. You know how they like to do. You win too much, and they make sure you lose. He's going baby dragon. We're going to counter with the bats. And get some spear gobs off to the side to take care of that. There's goblins on his side. We just missed that witch. I'm gonna put some bats down to take care of that, and let's see. Spear gobs to take care of the hogs, and then we'll get a push going. So the strategy is to do giant and then double knight, which I don't know why I did that, but we'll follow up with the goblin game. I'll wait till they lock on and then put some bats down. Alright. We're in okay shape. Now they got some damage on the right tower. But let's play smarter. Didn't see that coming. We're just gonna have to worry about defending against the royal recruits. We'll get some goblins in the back and we'll get a zap ready for those recruits on the right. Arrows. It's a tragedy, but we'll try to utilize those bats on the next push. And get a prince back there. Witch is going to clear out those bats, no problem. But we take that tower. Okay, they're keeping the pressure up, but so are we. So are we. We'll start our next push. Might be able to get a few hits before they get them. And goblins, oh. What a lucky thing to have happened. The arrows miss our goblins, and we seem to be close to taking their tower. I'm just going to go fireball. GG. Okay, we got 1 win, 1 loss. It's still up in the air. Let's see how this goes. Still getting used to this deck. Let's see. And they throw down some bats to counter ours. But our bats are still in the game. And we take the tower. Can I get a Dark Prince ahead of it? Get a mini push going. Less is more. A second too late. But their tower is almost down, their main tower. And on this next push, I'm hoping to take it. Their wizard is not enough to stop the Dark Knight, but they had some well-placed arrows. And we have them down to 300. I will go Spear Gobs. Get them with a fireball. Get a Goblin Gang down. And use them for this next push. I'm going to throw a Prince down. And get a Zap ready. And this should be enough to take it. Alright. Got a well played. Good game. This deck is definitely solid. And I did need Ice Spirit for a deck I was using, I think, yesterday. So that'll be helpful. Nice, and I also wanted to test out some Berserker. Berserker and Rune Giant seem to be a good combo. I think they made them to work together. And then, what is the name of the little goblin shooter guy? Dark Goblin. So it's going to be Berserker and Dark Goblin when I take on a Rune Giant deck. But we're going to get into the next match. No move from him yet. Alright, he's got a skeleton coming our way. And that should be enough to change the tide of this game. I'll throw some goblins down. Actually, I'll do a giant. And get a goblin gang somewhere in the middle. Poorly timed spear gobs. But that's alright, because the giant ended up getting wiped out anyway. We'll take care of the witch with fireball. And it looks like we're just building some elixir here. We have everything we need for a push with the giant and the two princes. Unfortunately, they're going to do some damage on our tower with that skeleton. Skelly giant. Oh my god. I'm going to try to go for it. Oh, I thought I got that other knight down. That's okay. At least the right knight went down. That splash damage makes all the difference. And just like that, we have a counter push going. I'm gonna shock that. And they end up wiping us. GG's. So what is that? 2 wins, 2 losses. Ooh, at least he didn't get a hit. Zap those skellies.
Magic.
Wait till he locks on, get some bats on him. But he still ends up taking the tower. Arrows. Oh. They just got so much elixir advantage with those arrows. I'm gonna go Dark Prince to follow this push. And hopefully he can reach the tower, and hopefully they don't do... Oh, they had the arrows. But we still end up doing a good bit of damage. Hopefully we can take it, just to keep the match going before time is up. We'll get a giant Prince push going, shock those gobs, and do some bats. Alright. Live to fight another day. We wipe out giant. And we end up trading. Now we are losing a little bit of ground in Jungle Arena. Now that's all right. I do want to check out that Rune Giant deck I was talking about. Okay, I think I have something. Dark Goblin. Okay, let's see. Okay, I like it so far. We have a good way to shut down a lot of their stuff with Fireball and Zap. Valkyrie is a good tank. Rune Giant's going to be able to power up Berserker for defense on our side, and also Dark Goblin. I really am thinking Dark Prince would be a good fit. So defense isn't great, I will say that, and I could solve that with just a better, a more beefier troop, or like a tower. Because Rune Giant, I'm going to play on defense. I'm not going to send her off to actually make a push, because let's see her HP. Alright, it's decent. She usually gets wiped. And I'm pretty sure... Oh no, level 9. She's not under-leveled, but a couple other cards here are. But just to test some things out. Hey, when all else fails, I'll go... Hey, it's a tower, and it's a troop. I'll go Goblin Cage and see how that goes. And if not, I might do P.E.K.K.A. or Cannon. Start with the Gob Cage. So far, so good. And then we have Valkyrie to keep the push going. And the troops are still empowered, or at least they were for a couple seconds before, after Rune Giant. Let's go. What do we do? Great trade on HP. We got their tower down a good bit. And then we'll go again with another Goblin Cage. Alright. And just like that, we have a push going. Alright, this is the potential of Rune Giant. But she's toast. So then I have no defense. No beef for this push. Okay, we'll go again with the Goblin Cage, Dark Goblins. Seems to be a decent cycle. I wasted Zap, but that's alright. I'm gonna fireball these barbarians. And they just follow up with some skellies. That's alright. I'll get a Dark Goblin down. Goblin Cage. Double Dark Goblin, hopefully I can preserve it. Ah, no dice. I'm survived that. I'm shocked the Goblin survived that. Just the swarm of skellies. His HP might not be that bad after all, so we'll go. Giant. Almost didn't catch that knight. A Goblin Cage with some better placement. Follow up with a Zap. I thought we had that. See, if I would have focused on one tower rather than splitting the damage between both, I would have took that, I believe. And I like Goblin Cage in this, but it's almost like I need another card here. And it's really like Fireball isn't enough to really clear things out. I'll go Lightning. I'm gonna take Gob Cage out, replace it with Cannon or Battle Ram. I'm thinking Battle Ram. Something about Battle Ram right now. I don't know if it's just a hot card. I mean, it's good. It only targets towers, and then you have your barbs. For elixir. But then where's the defense? You'd have to rely on really rushing the tower. I didn't really use Valkyrie all that much, to be honest. But she is still solid. Maybe some battle healer. And I might put Gob Cage back, to be honest. I'll go Cannon, actually, just to test it out. Knight wipes the cannon. And you gotta ask what it was all for. We're able to build some pressure with the Berserker and Valkyrie combo. They drop Skellies, but it's a little too... Oh, that is something else. Strong, strong, very strong. We'll focus on the next push. We traded. That was a strong start. We'll go Valkyrie, Dark Prince. Alright, what's the move? I'm gonna go for Rune Giant in the back. Actually, we'll do Zap. That seems to be enough juice to take out those barbs for the most part. They keep up the pressure with the P.E.K.K.A. Maybe not the best move. But we have to use the push. He's gonna wipe out the Dark Gob with that baby dragon. But we're gonna... Oh, that's game. But I like the elements that we have to work with here. I'm taking out Cannon. I'm going Gob Cage. And we'll go for Gob Cage in the center. See what our guy wants to do. Once he locks on, I'm gonna go for this Dark Gob. Follow up with the Valkyrie and get a push going. Berserker did crazy things. So it takes time for her to empower. Alright. We're going to need to rely on a very good lightning, a well-timed lightning. See, why doesn't lightning get everything in the range? Hey, what's up, Zach? I could try. I'm actually not great. I'm not a textbook player, basically. But I have been playing for a while, so I could definitely give tips. Alright, so... I might be able to get a mini push going here. Maybe a more sturdy option would be Battle Healer, if she can get there in time. We'll just focus on the next push. Not looking good. Alright. We get our Valk down at the right spot, right on their goblins. Even though we get a push going, it's not going to be enough to take any power. I'm gonna stick with what we have as far as cards. Go Goblin Cage. No, I'll go Berserker in the back. Dark Prince in the front. Beef it up with the Valk and get them on their way. A Dark Goblin to take care of some things from range. Hopefully that Wizard. Alright, the goal is to make sure they don't get to use that Wizard on our tower. I'm going to go Goblin Cage and Berserker. I'll let Prince get his damage because I want to save some elixir for this next push. And that's proving to be effective. All right. I don't think they're going to be able to do too much with those skellies, especially once we drop the Valkyrie. They do a surprise attack on our tower with those goblins. We're gonna need to have to do healer here, just to see if I could use that knight, but it seems to be a little too late. So we'll go Rune Giant, Berserker. Gob Cage is good because he's sturdy. Alright, guess we're going into sudden death, but it's not looking too good for our tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A is ridiculous. There's not really much you can do to him up close. get a push going with Dark Prince to get Valk moving and drop a battle healer as well. Not a great placement for the Berserker. But we made it happen. I don't think their P.E.K.K.A is going to be enough to stop our push. And we take the 3 crown. Well played. If I was going to mess with anything, it would be the lightning. But I don't think I will. I need a faster answer for when they throw out goblins or skellies or something like that. And I guess that would be Fireball, but I'll try Fireball again. Now that I'm warmed up. No, because Lightning was so useful to clear out Prince. I'm gonna keep Lightning. What's up, dude? A good Lightning. Dark Goblin to clear out those skellies, and we'll go Dark Prince to start a push. Or at least try. I'm gonna let him go. Yeah, Lightning is solid. Tried Fireball, but it just wasn't enough. I should try to get to him before he starts charging. Nice. Good call with that baby dragon on their part. True. Like here, yeah, I would have needed that lightning a lot sooner or something. Valkyrie. That was enough to take the tower. It'd be a waste to use the, yeah, it'd be a waste to use lightning on that. I'll go Rune Giant. Dark Prince on their side. Skeleton Army destroys this deck. We get Berserker in the back to take care of those skellies, and I don't think she's gonna have a push to join since they dropped Baby Dragon, which is now wiping everything out. Lightning allows us to at least trade and get ready for their next push. Solid. Solid. I don't know if this deck will go the distance. I doubt it. But for right this second, it's fun. I'll keep going. But no, I gotta think here. I need something to counter air troops or something if they drop skellies. Because lightning is too expensive, and if you don't have Dark Goblin, you're getting wiped. See, I couldn't do another spell though. I think I'll go. True. I'll take Dark Prince out and go arrows. Yep. Yeah, that's more balanced. Oh yeah, we could do that after this one. Trade. Taking a little damage on their tower. I'll get a goblin cage down. Start nice and safe with the battle healer in the back. Let's see, Rune Giant, just to see if he can do anything. Oh yeah. Yeah, now we're cooking. Yeah, arrows makes this a solid deck actually. Nice, nice, nice. Once she locks on Dark Gob. I'm gonna try something different here. And get a push going on the other side. He's gonna try to use that Dark Goblin, but no dice. We're going into sudden death here. All right, no, solid, very good. Yeah, lightning is ridiculous. It's nice that it can spread and kind of get all over the field and do damage. So, we can check out some decks. Okay, here we go. I think before we tried Royale-Giant, I'd say I'll do something different this time. Win condition. Win condition P.E.K.K.A. No? Interesting. Alright, who do we have then? Yeah, I always thought of P.E.K.K.A. just like a beefed up giant. Like kind of a tanky giant. Just put him out in front. But no, that makes sense. I mean, if he's not the main guy, he doesn't have to be in there. But as far as win conditions, who do we have then? Who's a win condition? I guess I'll just throw out a couple cards that are like piquing my interest in you just throw, yeah, battle ram, cool, nice. Where's battle ram? There we go. Doesn't target towers. Skeleton barrel for this deck, though? The skeleton barrels for this deck? Do I have skelly barrels? I have goblin barrel. Okay. Yeah, here's Skelly Barrel. Let me see. Yeah, let's try it out. Yeah, either one of these works. Profile. Yeah. Profile. That, like, what would be considered the, yeah, this, here we go. Okay. Who do we have here? All right, Royal Giant. Good deal, good deal. Yeah, that works. And I will while you're doing that, I'll get into another match here. Yeah. What did I do? Just clear my decks? No, here we go. Okay, Valkyrie to take care of these gobs. Moon Giant Healer. Good time for arrows, but it might be a bit late. I'm gonna meet his Dart Gob with a Dart Gob, but our tower takes it. At least we got him to waste some elixir with those vines. Try to use that for a push. But Skellies take out that Rune Giant, no problem. Royal Recruit, yeah, the Hogs and the Recruits. Now, I'd say that's solid. We'll let the Goblin go. I don't think we've touched his towers yet. That's damn near clip worthy. Damn near. All right, let's get to it. Hogs and Recruits. Minions, nice. So both the Hogs and Recruits. Minions. Goblin Cage. Good, we got some practice in with Goblin Cage. Flying Machine. I'm up to test it out, yeah. Let's see. What else do we need? Bar barrel. Yeah, the bar barrel. There we go. Yeah, the more decks, the better. The better. In the back. Recruits in the back, alright. Flying machine in the middle. Can you do this all in one push? I guess so. Because the recruits are so slow, yeah, you'll be able to build the elixir in time. Right? Okay. Make the recruits tank for the flying machine. Okay. So split the hogs. Okay. No. Yeah. It's gonna take some practice for sure. Gob cage? I'm thinking gob cage. No, what am I thinking? There is no range or like shot on a gob cage. Okay. What's the move? Hogs? Okay. At least we get some elixir. Not the best placement for minions.
Showtime!
What's the move? Gob cage arrows. Recruits in the back. Hogs where? Hogs where? We'll do flying machine. Get a barrel in there. I don't think it's going to be enough. At least we didn't get 3 crown. Ha. I think I do still have to connect this account. Bar barrel with arrows. Bar barrel. For goblin barrel. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with this one. Good luck. And we got some elixir. I'm gonna go recruits in the back. flying machine to push the other lane. Just sit on some elixir. Okay, now we're cooking with some gas here. Let me get some recruits going. Yeah, solid, yeah. This deck, I just needed to get a hang of it. Get the hang of it. Go hogs. A little too late. Let's see. Roots in the front. This is panic play now. This is a panic play today. Let's see. ×3 elixir. Since when did they start doing that? I'll take it. It's a win. Solid, solid. Yeah, okay. Right, because Fireball would have been better for those hogs. And vice versa with the Goblin Barrel and the arrows. No, I like it. Definitely a solid deck. I'm gonna keep going with it. Recruits in the back. Yeah, I'm not saving that tower. There's a fireball. Let's see. Flying machine? Just want to kind of... Nah. I'm not making the smartest plays, but I'd say it's working out. It's just a good deck. See, now would be a good time for that fireball. Okay, we get minions down. Hogs? Now that witch was a nice play. Oh, I was hoping Pekka wasn't able to touch that tower. That was down to the wire. Right. Definitely a nail biter. Right, no. Exciting times. Alright, where do you want it? We'll go hogs here. Nice vines. Okay, already. We'll let them get damage, start another push in the back. Play some defense with the Goblin Cage. Get ready for the Knight. They're probably going to put down a push, and we'll just respond to that. And we get the bar barrel in time. Yeah, I'm going for the 3 crown on this. Get a God Cage down. And some minions. Didn't really need them. At least they got some damage on that wizard. I'm going to send Royal Hogs down the lane. As well as a Barb Barrel. And a Flying Machine in the back. See what we can do with that. I'm going to do something a little unconventional and go recruits in the front. Add some pressure. And we'll just go hogs. Nice. got a rhythm down with this deck here. And we're just gonna jump right into the next one. See what they want to do. I'll go Goblin Cage for some defense. Bar Barrel. Hogs? Yeah, they're gonna take the tower with that one. And P.E.K.K.A just does not stop. Spell resistant? Right, okay. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. I gotta get used to using these hogs. That hog did a lot of damage though. Recruits in the back. There's no way. Would have been nice if I could get that other tower and keep it going, but picked up some steam there at the end of the match. Yeah, the recruits, I gotta keep that in mind that they don't die to any spells or anything like that, arrows. In the middle, in what I guess in what context? Like, would now be a good time? Oh, like in the middle? Up towards the bridge? This is gonna be a nice barrel. Go hogs. Right. Royal Ghost is a menace. I'm just a little bit too late on all these plays. I gotta pull it together here. Alright, I have a good feeling about this one, though. Nice fireball. Super unconventional plays. I have to take their tower now. Ooh. Now this is all over the place. I'm taking it. I am taking it. Yeah, Cage. Yeah, I guess I just started using Cage. Really? Yeah. I gotta be more mindful about that when I'm using Cage. But Flying Machine is a menace too. I do like Flying Machine. Slower troops are just, they're right on pace with how I play. Slow just like Gollum, so we're gonna get back into that. Okay. It was a quick start. I was gonna go recruits in the back. Let's see. Should we go Hogs other lane? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna try to get something in front of this Flying Machine. I don't think there's anything that's gonna have enough time to do that, though. Barb. Getting mini push going. Go fireball on this P.E.K.K.A. I just catch it. Ooh. P.E.K.K.A. didn't touch the tower, but those Hogs are going crazy. I'll let that take care of itself. I'm not doing anything. I'll go recruits in the back. And where do they want to place something? Okay, I'd say that was a good play. Arrow's a little late. It's alright. Still taking the game. Alright. A win's a win. Damn. Baby dragon. The menace. True about those rewards. Where am I even at? Oh, Trophy Road. Yeah, we'll get them all. Trophy Road? We needed to collect. The Arena 1 stuff, like, let's see. Racking up the gold. Racking up the gold. You said Trophy Road. Oh, okay. Now I see. Okay, I'm far back on the rewards. Right, Dark Gob. Ugh. One I use now. Right, yeah. Okay. I guess. Oh no, there's more. There's more. Ice Spirit? I regret that. Should have done Snowball. All right, we got lightning all the way. Easy choice. Yeah, I don't use Barb Hut all that much. Dark Goblin. Alright, we're caught up. Just go back to the cards. Now, this deck is about to destroy. Are you kidding me? All right. Now this is solid. What are you gonna do, guy? Where are we sending these hogs? Doesn't matter? Alright. Still just a trade, and they got a little more damage on our tower than we did theirs. Look how Goblin Cage. Just not to waste the elixir. Recruits in the back. I guess he's waiting to see what we're gonna do. I think I got a fireball for somebody. Or maybe some arrows. I know they're going to drop something in front of that musketeer. Maybe not. Hog can get the fireball. And I'm going to sit on some elixir and try to get some recruits going in the back. Yeah, right? Timing makes all the difference. Now, what do I do about this? Yeah, they got a good push going on both sides. Gonna barrel this. Try to use that cage for another push. Hopefully you can take out that witch, and we're going to start some recruits in the back again. They miss our recruits on both sides. We go Royal Hogs and barb their cannon. They take our tower anyway. Hey, good game. I think I played well, and even then, we still got that. Yeah, I'm trying to stay far away from that guy. Yes, yes, for sure. Nah, we're good. Sounds good. Oh, baby dragon. You got the cage down a little too late. Yeah, same. I have to physically do something to really get it. Oh, late on the fireball. What do we do? I'm thinking flying machine, try to get somebody in front of him. Okay, thank goodness for barbs. We might be able to use that flying machine still. Put a barb barrel down. Just because I don't think I'm going to have enough time for anybody else. But then again, our hogs. One little hog. Alright. That was solid. I gotta make sure I have time to do something about that wizard. That's a trade. I don't see a problem getting their first tower, their left tower. I'm gonna place some defense here. Oh, the baby dragon. Well played yourself. Could have saved some elixir, but that's alright. Well played. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. This Royal Hog deck is going to be the one to get me out of the jungle. I feel it. But yeah, I could add you after this, or yeah, now. Okay, I am back. All right. Yeah, I do need to still connect my ID, but let's see. How do you do that? Add a friend? Is there an add a friend option on here? I have no idea how to navigate the actual system of Clash Royale, man. But let's see. Where do you go? I would assume friends, right? Oh. Shoot. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do that after I end the stream. Just because I don't know what I have to put in or like what they're gonna ask for. Just not to have it all public. I'll do it after the stream, but yeah, we'll definitely get some games in. I'm liking this deck for sure. Yeah, I do see your name here. I'm gonna screenshot that so I have it for later. Right, right. But for now, one more card on these hogs, man. Then we got level 10 hogs. The hogs and recruits are, yeah, they're time sensitive. Time sensitive on those. Let's use them while we have them. Getting out this jungle. The scale has been tipped. Alright, I got some good damage on their tower. I'm gonna go Barb Barrel. I'm sitting on a lot of elixir, so I'll get some recruits going in the back. They throw a Barb Barrel of their own. That's alright. No problem for the tower or the recruits. They put a witch down on the right side, so I'm gonna get some hogs going on the left. Would have been nice if I would have saved for that, for those some arrows, but hey, ton of damage on their left tower. Ton of damage. It's a really nice barrel they threw. Alright, just gonna build some elixir here. I think he's doing the same. Alright, he's going witch in the back, so I'll go recruits. And now might be a good time for the goblin barrel. Not so much. I should have done fireball, apparently. But I'm gonna get a flying machine to shoot across the lane and still stay on the left so we can get a good push going. I'm gonna fireball this witch. Arrows, can we get there in time? Yes, but they have some skellies down behind. It's tied up with a little more damage on their tower. Oops, that was a little bit off center. I'll go Barb Barrel. Solid plays. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about getting out of the jungle on this play. Now the deck I was supposed to use for this arena in the old one, it was gonna be a goblin deck. Goblin giant deck. Historically, I would do poison, since I use poison with Golem sometimes, but I'll get there a different time. I'll go right back in for the next match and keep the momentum going. All right, we're going recruits. And they counter with recruits, but what else are you gonna put down? We'll go hogs. We'll commit to something. We just so happen to choose right. Let's see if Goblin Cage can shut down this push at all. And I think I'll follow it up with arrows. That seems to do the trick, and we get to clear out that witch and those skeletons as well. Okay, they go hogs on the right. I'm gonna fireball. Not bad, we get one elixir on that. I'll go 4 recruits on the right, 2 on the left, but they counter with a P.E.K.K.A. I won't go hogs, I'll go Barb Barrel, minions. No. I'll let it go. Throw down a goblin cage. Well, I didn't see they had some hogs coming on our side of the fence. Luckily, I have some hogs on their side, but they had that freeze spell waiting for us. But since they used all that elixir, I'll go recruits in the back. That's going to be game. Not bad at all. I'm feeling the energy, and I think we are getting out of the jungle today. It is crazy. Give up, bro? I don't think so. We'll get a cage down and some minions. And some hogs to lead the charge. Thanks for that freeze. So our hogs can get ahead of the game. And just like that, I have an insane push on the right tower. Poison's not going to be fast enough to stop these hogs. And we get some good damage on their main tower. Ooh. Oh no. Let's see. That worked out. We counter with a freeze. That's going to give us an elixir edge. We're going to put some recruits down. And see where we should put our hogs, depending on what they play here. Yeah, hogs going for the main tower, it looks like. Fireball seems to be the best bet to do some damage to the E-Dragon there. Solid plays. Nah, really. 6 champion wildcards is insane. They take a tower as well. I'm going to go hogs. I'm going to play aggressive, especially since they put that E-Dragon down. Should be enough to do what we need. Pull off the win. Not quite. Not quite. But it shouldn't be too long now. Alright, we get the Goblin Cage down in time. And we're going to use that for our next push. And we're going recruits. I mean, that should be a done deal. It really should. Nice. Crazy death. Crazy death. What's the win streak right now? I don't even know. We're just gonna keep plugging away. The next arena is right there. Oh, and boy am I in for a treat. Golem and Furnace. Crazy thing. Oh, wow, the value. You get crazy value in Hog Mountain. X-Bow, that's arguably like one of the best cards in the game. Let's keep going. Electro Valley, I can't wait. It's been a minute. I got there on my main account. That was a long time ago. Thank you, boss. We got some activation action on our King Tower. They're gonna split their lane as well. Go Hog. Those skeletons are eating up our hogs. Alright, we're still on top as far as damage goes. Right tower's looking weak and they drop a witch. I'm gonna drop a goblin cage. A flying machine right behind it. Can we get a mini push going? Something small. No. No. Maybe Hogs can save this. It's bold. All right. We managed to get a little bit of damage on that tower as well. And as long as we can defend, I mean, that's all we need here, guys. We'll go Goblin Cage in the middle. Not in range of anybody. Arrows too late. I'm gonna get somebody on their witch. It's time to slow it down a bit. They have a good push going against us now. I'm gonna throw some recruits down, just kind of shut them down a bit. Alright, we tied it up with taking our tower, so we're now in sudden death. Alright, I gotta pull something out of the pocket here. It's getting pretty intense. I gotta be a little unconventional here. I'm just gonna go for it. Hope the Hogs can do what I need them to do. Arrows, I got, oh, 3. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Insane. Right. Okay, we got some good cards here. I'm gonna boost what I can. Level 24. Not too shabby. What's in this king's chest? Yeah, a little something. Good progress on royal recruits. Solid. Hey, we're right there. The end is near. I'll go defense and get a goblin cage down. Okay, I'll go recruits in the back since they're not putting anything down so far. Can we go arrows? Was it really a waste? Maybe. The Dark Goblin is a pain. I'll say that much. I'm gonna let him shut us down here and just sit on some elixir. Minions. Okay, another minion seemed to get caught up in that little kerfluffle. But hogs are doing crazy things to their towers. But I'd say we're in very good shape. They're splitting the hogs. I'll just take care of one set. If I was smart, I should have just let him go. Oh no, because one hog is still sitting there doing damage. It's not looking too good for our tower. But it's double elixir time. And our tower is looking better than theirs is about to look in a second. Yeah, there's no choice but to go for this 3 crown at overtime. I'm gonna fireball these hogs. Kind of just waiting on that goblin barrel to do what it needs to do, and it's looking that way. Actually, hey Pixel Princess, thanks for the follow. That really did end the win streak. But it was an insane win streak. Yeah, talk to me. That was sloppy. I was playing a little bit off the cuff at the end there. Yeah, I was panic playing right at the end. So if we could pull it back a little, it should be enough to take this. Right. Smarter plays, smarter plays. We're right there. I'm gonna go Gob Cage, front and center. Wizard just wasted the troops. Now I gotta hold it together. So much progress has been made. Fine, fine, it's not over. Well, ever since I started, I have been. So I'm gonna try to keep up with that. I might have missed a couple days, but I try to stream daily, for sure. Couple times a day, actually. What do we send in with these troops? I'm gonna go minions. Yeah, I wanted to invest, but not too much. I go flying machine. He could hack at that tower. Just trying to build some elixir and get a push going here. We'll go hogs. Arrows. Okay. It's tied up. Looking good. Looking good. Let me get some hogs down. Bar barrel down the middle. All right, we have some connection. Late on the arrows. A well-timed fireball. Oh, it's go time. We can't sit on this elixir. No. Okay, which lane are we pushing? We're going... They're going to try to cycle us. We have to get there fast. Fast, fast, fast. Oh. No, that was an accident. That costed us. That's going to cost us. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get to their main tower. It's a done deal. They got us on 30. Hate to lose a little more ground. Hobbies. I'm into art. I draw, paint. Just got an iPad. That's what I'm playing on now. So I've just gotten into digital art. I talk psychology. I'm into prehistoric shit, dinosaurs, all that shit. Clash of Clans base. Man, I haven't played Clash of Clans, I want to say in over 10 years. Seriously, over 10 years. I should start an account though, for sure. I'm still so confident in this deck. Still so confident. Smart plays, smart plays. Let's go for it. I'm gonna get a gob cage down. It's looking pretty even so far. I'm gonna throw minions on that hog rider. Don't think I'm gonna be able to use them for a push. They're just too darn fast. All right. I'm gonna get, oh shoot, the cage down. Flying machine on the other side. I needed that goblin barrel a little farther up for that spear goblin. No, not dark goblin. They're about to take the tower. I'm gonna try to hold on to it. He's gonna get that tower either way. I'm going minions. I'm gonna do hogs to get out in front of it. They get a knight down. That kind of messes everything up, basically. Fireball. Well-timed arrows should do a world of good here. What's the move? Okay, hogs. Yeah, there was no winning. A couple more seconds. Real nice guy. I almost want to stop here. I'm losing too much ground. Beautiful, beautiful progress has been made today, but I am losing too much ground. Lightning, that is right. I'm gonna yes, at least we got that P.E.K.K.A with our cage. I'm gonna fireball those hogs and think about what we're gonna do next here. I mean, clearly recruits if we can here. But they're sitting on some elixir too. I'm gonna go recruits in the back. Yeah, I'm always up to see some art, by the way. Love art. nice arrows. That witch went a long way. Just because how that was timed, we're gonna fireball those hogs again. Not the smartest flying machine I think Wizard's gonna have. Oh, jeez. Okay. Goblin cage. Fireball. I think I'm just gonna turn my brain off here and just go. I'm just gonna do it, guys. I gotta take the win. Okay. Alright, I'm back in the game. I was gonna stop it after that, honestly. But I'm gonna go until I lose next, and that'll be a good place to stop. I started halfway, a little under halfway through Jungle Arena, and we're almost out. But I'm gonna make sure I don't lose too much ground. I'll go until I lose. Laid on the cage. Laid on the cage. Ah, no. You hate to see it. But wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if I pulled off this win? Okay, not so bad. I'm gonna try to go recruits in the back. That should be enough to take their right tower and do some damage on their left. Wasted a little bit of elixir on those minions, but I'm still gonna get a push going. That was a smart arrow, so we'll go Royal Hogs. They're basically going to shut us down on that side, on the right. And try to shut us down on the left. I'm going to arrow this witch here. That should be enough to take everything out. Hey, what if I won this? What if I won it? I don't want to just win. I want a 3 crown. I'm not going to get it, but that was good. That was good. Back in the game. We're only making the best plays from here on out. Doubtful, but I'm gonna keep going regardless. Yeah, I gotta boost that bar barrel. Three or four, right. We go fireball. Minions. Hogs. We have a push. Oh, I thought that was going to have the range to make it to the Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin's range is insane. Yes, I was hoping to catch that baby drug with that fireball. That should be enough to get rid of him. Alright, I'm kind of playing on reaction. I need to pull back a bit. See if we can make this guy sweat a little bit. Do some work on that tower. I'm going to build some elixir. And go royal recruits in the back. Flying machine wouldn't be a bad idea here for that goblin. But maybe bar barrel could do the trick instead. We're at least taking the tower. Nice. Alright, I'll get some recruits going in the back. I think I'll get a bar barrel ready for that witch. And some hogs right on that goblin cage. Arrow's a little bit too late. Go into overtime. Nice play on their part with the balloon and goblin barrel. It's making me want to do something a little different. Go recruits in the front. It'd probably be a good idea to go for their Princess Tower since it has less HP. I'm going to try to fireball all of that. But the balloon is going to be able to get to our tower and take that. I did say I would end it here. And I will. So far, so good, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And by the next stream, I should be getting out of Jungle Arena for sure. Alright, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Alright, we'll catch you guys next time.